What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and more specifically, welcome back to another NBA 2K challenge. The challenge with this one, and let's pick a random team. Yeah, we're gonna be the Jazz. The idea with this one is the least amount of money spent possible. And now, how do you do the least amount of money possible and still win a championship? I don't exactly know, but so I've put some rules in place. We're not allowed to have anybody on the team that makes over $18 million a year. The best players in basketball, the ones that you need to win a championship, are the ones getting those max contracts. So we're going to try to accumulate a team where nobody's making more than $18 million, we'll say. So we can only play with budget players. And yeah, we'll auto generate rookies. Let's see who's on the team to start. A guy like Kyrie Irving, right? Definitely making way too much money. Yeah, 37 million. Drew Holiday making a ton of money. Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson's making under $18 million. Buddy Hield, $19 million, doesn't cut it. He's got to go. He's got to go somewhere else. But so we're going to have to go on. Kelly Oubre for only $2 million is clutch. Bol for only the $2 million is clutch. Dennis Schroeder might be a valuable backup for that amount of money. Grant Williams, we'll see. Yeah, everyone else is subject to change. Taylor Hendricks is a guy that isn't going to help us win a championship this year, but might have some value. So, Operation, let's use Player Finder to tell us who are the best players making under $18 million. Set it to 18 here, and Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Halliburton, and Lauri Markkanen. I think all of those guys are obtainable. And that's the order I want to go about getting them. I say we start off by acquiring these three guys and go at it from there. Because, yeah, we get some solid defense out of them too. And Markkanen, we'll probably switch him to the 4. But let's try and see what we can't do for Ant Edwards. Okay, I hear you. And I'm not surprised that Kyrie Irving's what's got to happen. And obviously, this is going to be the challenge too, is making the money work. So I see why y'all wanted to include Joe Jingles there. Where did Harris go? There he is. Okay, so that doesn't work. So we have to give up one more player, but we don't want to give up somebody that good. So we'll give you. What if we just did this straight up? Yeah, we like what we have. But that's where I start to throw in some picks, and you guys become a little more interested, right? Right? No, they're not going to bite. That's why I'll give you a 2028 first round pick. No. Second round picks. Second round picks. No. No, no, no. Second round pick. Second round pick. Come on. You're almost there. I can tell. Interested. Okay, for Ant, I might have to do a second first. I'm not interested in this trade, but why? You get Kyrie Irving. I don't get it. Okay. You want somebody better. I can respect that. Austin Rivers. Is he better? No. You guys are getting the best player out of this. So I need y'all to calm down. I'm not moving Buddy Hield. I'd rather trade like a Grant Williams. Yeah, so the money doesn't work then. Can we take on like a Kyle Anderson then? No. Well, I don't think that's gonna work. We do like a Jordan Hawkins and then an Ousmane Deng? No. No, no, no. Okay. I can find you guys someone more valuable. What about Keontae George? Y'all like Keontae George? We like what we have as far as this trade is concerned. What about for the first round pick now? Second first round pick, I can always find more. There we go. Welcome to the team, Ant. Next player. So Halliburton's not that much money. So what if I throw in like a Drew Holiday? We need to make up $26 million more. Okay, that's going to be hard to do. So what if I give you another valuable player in like a... No, he's got to be cheaper. So this is the one where I'm going to have to incorporate Taylor Hendricks. Yep, you're not getting enough back. That's why I'm willing to throw in some picks. Oops. What if I throw you a second one of these? I'm not a fan of proposal because it weakens us too much at our small forward spot. I hear you. I hear you. So that's when I throw in... Who do I throw in? I'd love to make this Buddy Hield move work. And I can't do any of the other ones because of the money. Do I have to give up a Kelly Oubre to make this happen? Would have us expending excessive amount at the point guard position for my liking. Interesting. Okay, we're going to come back to Halliburton. Let's try and find Lauri Markkanen. For Lauri Markkanen, they never want much for Markkanen. Drew Holiday, Chuma Okeke, Kelly Oubre, and Dennis Schroeder, just like that. Drew Holiday, Bull. I hate just giving up that, but I don't have to give up any like valuable picks like that, and I can still move Holiday. You got yourselves a deal. Welcome to the team, Markkanen. All right, Operation, what can I get for Drew Holiday? What valuable piece out there is making less money than $18 million? Nurkic. What about a Tyrese Maxey? What do y'all want for Tyrese Maxey? Okay, but it's not undoable. So you want Ant. That's off the table. That's off the table. Oop. What you can have is Drew Holiday. Y'all want to just do it straight up? They don't hate it, though. That's the thing. They don't hate it. So what if I give you an unprotected first-round pick? Welcome to the team, Tyrese Maxey. And we're going to move you over to the point guard because that's what position you should play. Alrighty. So now what does our rotation look like? We have a Tyrese Maxey, Ant Edwards. I'm going to move Markkanen to the 4 as well. Alright, so now we have a rotation that looks like this, which isn't bad. I know Buddy Hield's going to have to move, and that's fine. But we still got Bull off the bench. We like that. Joe Harris is going to have to go. We can turn Grant Williams into something, and we're going to have to work on the bench. Is there anybody good sitting in free agency right now that could play for us? 76, PJ Tucker. Interesting. People might be interested in PJ Tucker. Welcome to the team, PJ. Nick Batum. Welcome to the team as well. We can use those guys as trade pieces. Operation Trade Buddy Hield is a go. I could do something like this where I acquire a second good backup big to kind of help solidify things. Then I could have him and Bull off the bench. All right, so I found one I like. Here we can move Buddy Hield. We move one of our first, but we get a bench player in Malik Monk that I think will provide us a lot of value, and then we just give up PJ Tucker, and we can figure out a way to move Duncan Robinson. All right, now check this trade out. For Claxton, I finally have a way to move Hendricks, or something that's worth moving Hendricks for. I lose Bull, but that's fine, because Claxton can come... Claxton will probably start, and Mitchell Robinson will move to the bench. That way we have two good centers, and Jose Alvarado might be good enough to be a backup like point guard for us, maybe like a 9th man or something, because at least he's going to play lockdown defense. So we are going to welcome Claxton to the team and look at what we have at this point. So Joe Harris is going to have to move, that's for sure, but we got a decent bench, and Duncan Robinson's going to have to move. And let's try and see if we can't turn Grant Williams into something. Maybe Chuma Okeke too, because he's young and probably has a little bit of value. Yeah, let's see what other moves we can make. So I've got a trade here for Duncan Robinson where I can just acquire a first-round pick, and honestly, that's what's going to be the most valuable to us as we try to figure out something to bring in. I'm probably going to try and keep Joe Harris for this purpose, but let's try and target... need to target a wing. I need some sort of wing on the team, so let's go find one. I wonder if I can find a way to get McDaniels out of this. So y'all can keep Bogdan. Let's start off with just like a Joe Harris. Okay, that's not gonna work. What about like a Grant Williams or something? Someone that I don't really want to do. So you must have somebody on this team that you don't want to pay as much money as you are, and it's Jeff Green. Okay, so we have something set up like this. I wonder if we throw in the picks. Ask me to give up nothing's of value. Okay, so I think we're decent amount off right now. Is there a way I can get Kelly Oubre back on the team? For Claxton, no. For Chuma Okeke. So I get JaVale McGee as well. What else are you guys thinking? Chumo Kiki at first. Yeah, give me Kelly Oubre back. So now, taking a look at this. So now we got Kelly there, which is, he's good enough. We got Malik Monk off the bench, Mitchell Robinson. We have to move Joe Harris. All right, Operation move Joe Harris and probably Grant Williams as well, because they've got to get us something of value. Hey, you! I just did a bunch of market research, and apparently, consumers aren't smart enough to do the things that they're supposed to do without you telling them. You actually need to spell it out, or they're gonna do nothing. So here's what you need to do. Subscribe! What he just said. Just do it. It's literally so easy. And it's free. I shouldn't have to make a commercial for y'all to do this. I also stream on Twitch where I do different types of content with some of my friends. So you should go follow that as well. Hey, just show him some clips, dumbass. Okay, what do you give me? Oh, what in the wiener?
Andrew, somebody's here.
Javon, I found him. Back to the video. So I think I'm going to take this one right here. I know he can't play for us, but he's of higher value. So we're going to do that and then try to flip him into something that we can use. What that's going to be, I don't exactly know. Steven Adams. That's a lot of big men for us, but I like the idea. Dorian Finney-Smith. Interesting. And Larry Nance. Let's come back to that one. Gary Trent would be interesting if the money worked. Ben Simmons, the money definitely does not work. Max Strus, your defense isn't good enough, and we need someone to play some defense. We could bring in a Taylor Horton Tucker too, who can just play some defense, if nothing else, and play make for all the other guys scoring on the team. And we could use some defense off the bench. I think we're going to take this one for Taylor Horton Tucker. It's only given up a second, and he's a guy that can play in the rotation, which means that I can now move Alvarado. All right, so we're going to be moving JaVale and Strother here in a second round pick to get Mike Conley. Obviously, Mike Conley can't play for us either. He makes too much money, but I'm hoping I can turn Mike Conley into something that can play for us. Harrison Barnes is an early contender there. Trey Lyles is a nice player. Dylan Brooks makes too much money. Gordon Hayward makes too much money. Joe Harris, we know he makes too much money. Jonathan Isaac. Good sim player, I feel like. No? Then we're going to be taking this Harrison Barnes deal. That gives us another wing on the team. What do we look like now? Harrison Barnes is the starter now. This is probably the best first five we're actually going to be able to put together. Malik Monk, Mitch Robb, Kelly Oubre, Taylor Horton Tucker. That's not bad. Like, considering what we have, not bad at all. So I want to see if I can't turn Grant Williams and maybe Thad Young into something yet. Oh, we've just received a counter offer for Jaden McDaniels. Pat Connaughton, Thad Young, 2 seconds? Absolutely. Welcome to the team. All right, now we've solidified the first five. McDaniels definitely would be starting, but we'll mess with the rotations later. So then Harrison Barnes would be coming off the bench with Horton Tucker. Okay. We'll see if we can't turn Grant Williams and Connaughton into something then. Grant Williams can get us another first round pick and save us a little bit of money, so we're going to do that. And then go straight back into Trade Finder and try to flip Kleba into something. We could get another first round pick. That's not a great swap, though. We can just get Grant Williams right back. Doug McDermott, Moses Brown. No, we're not just going to lose the value for nothing. Gary Harris, no. Grant Williams right back. Screw it, we'll take Grant Williams right back and try to flip him again. We can get a first round pick for Pat Connaughton, so we're going to take that. And now I'm going to flip Grant. We're flying through trades now. We're making moves now. Javon Carter gets us a second. Somebody else want to throw us a first? We can just get Dorian Finney-Smith, who I like more as a player, but not really what we're looking for. So we can get Javon Carter in a second, so I'm going to take that. So the only thing we could probably really upgrade is maybe the backup point guard position, which I don't mind that he's a solid defender, but I'm going to see if I can't go back into Player Finder and just find us something more to solidify the bench even more. So if we can have an 80s starting five, then I think we could do it. Markelle Fultz, even basically a better version of Talen Horton-Tucker. Russell Westbrook, kind of similar. D'Angelo Russell, $17 million a year. D'Angelo Russell is who I want. So let's see if I include Talen Horton-Tucker. We've got some firsts. Should just see if they'll just take that straight up. Austin Rivers, another first round pick, and I get John Wall. Welcome to the team. Okay, I think we're set now. I think we're set. So let's put McDaniels here. Let's bring you down to the 16-ish minutes. Get you some more burn here. Yep, we're only playing 9. So we've got a nice lineup now. Maxey, Edwards, McDaniels, Markin, and Claxton. There's a lot of good defense on this team. And then you got scoring and Malik Monk off the bench. You got another good big. D'Lo can run some show off the bench. And Harrison Barnes just being a quality guy. I'm here for it. And we got guys like John Wall and Javon Carter. I'm going to go sign some third strings because I know 2K is going to bug me about it anyway. Let's bring in Robin Lopez because he's great for the locker room. And then let's bring in like a small forward. Who's it going to be? Who's our lucky small forward here at the top? Daniel House Jr. Ooh, Amir Coffee shop. Heck yeah. Sure, he can have that contract. Why not? All right. Now we got this going on. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Why did Harrison Barnes get moved to there? That's not where I want you. We're going to do something like that. Okay. I like our chances right now. So now I'm going to go in, mess with some tendencies like I always do. I got to actually do my coaching thing. We're going to set up the tendencies that we want, and then we're going to start simming and see where we can go. Because this team, while probably better than most of the other teams that you'll see out in this fantasy drafted league, we're still not probably talented enough to just go win a championship. Also, CPU trades are on, so people are going to be making moves, trying to buy, trying to sell, things like that. So I'm sure whatever teams are actually good are going to try to improve, bring some sort of star in, and we're going to have to compete. But yeah, I'll see you once I have it all set up. All right, y'all, as you can see, we're rolling pretty solid right now, 28 and 17. It was a little bit iffy there for a while. We were only like 1 or 2 games above 500, but we're progressing a little bit more now. I don't know why we stopped. There's another win. That's awesome. So once this finishes simulating, words are hard. I'm trying to think fast so we can win this championship. Once this is done simulating, I want to take a look at the numbers and see what's working well, what isn't working well, and determine if we need to make any adjustments to anybody's tendencies. Maybe somebody's not playing the way they should be. But let's get this last win here, and whatever we do change, it's probably not going to be much because things are working right now. Oh, wow, we got a big 3, and it's our first 3 guys that we went and got in Edwards, Markkanen, and Maxey. Efficiencies look pretty good. Markkanen's a little bit lower than I'd like, but the 3-point stat is good, and that's what matters. Let's take a look at shot charts. A lot of green, love to see it. A lot of green, love to see it. They're not taking many mid-range, as you can see. We're not a big fan of mid-range here. Looks wonderful. Looks absolutely wonderful. Malik is our 6th man, is getting us buckets. Could be a little more efficient at the rim, but he's a little undersized. That makes it hard. D'Lo is a great pickup. He's shooting pretty well from there too. 36% will take it. Claxton has apparently taken some threes, even though he has no tendency. Okay. Not sure why. Even McDaniels is hitting pretty solid for the most part. He's taking 3 a game. We might lower that a little. No, his is pretty good. So, you know what? I might just take that. Harrison Barnes is taking 1 a game and hitting them. I don't think we need to change anything at all. I say we just simulate through, get to the playoffs as quickly as possible, and from there, we'll make adjustments as needed. Probably shrink the rotation a little bit. Wouldn't be surprised if Harrison Barnes doesn't find himself in the rotation anymore, especially since Markkanen can slide in and play some 3 if needed, and we can play some big ball. But we're going to roll with this and see where we go. Ooh, y'all, we were rolling to end that year there. You'll see in a second here, but Luca wins MVP. Unsurprisingly, I was gonna say Wembanyama's probably Rookie of the Year. Christian Wood, Sixth Man of the Year. I'm actually surprised. No, he had good numbers, but I was hoping Malik Monk might fall into there. AD getting a Defensive Player of the Year. Taylor Horton Tucker, who we gave away, apparently had a really good season. Paul George, Clutch Player of the Year. Taylor Jenkins, that's not us, is it? Are we the Grizzlies? I don't remember. No, we're the Jazz. There we go, 59 and 23. So why didn't we get Coach of the Year? Nah, lame. I guess maybe because our team is better or something. I'm just gonna slide through these. Y'all can look at them if you want, but I don't think anybody really cares that much. We're the 1 seed. Let's simulate the play-in. Who do we got first round? We've got Dallas. All right, so we're actually being tested very early here. Spencer Dinwiddie, very quality player. Desmond Bane, very nice player. RJ Barrett's a good player. A vet and Gallo that can shoot, but they have Jokic. It's Operation Stop Nikola Jokic. Let's simulate through a game and see how we do. We get a win. If we don't have to make any adjustments, I'd love that. Maybe we just have enough. Ooh, don't let him tie it up. Let's just knock Jokic out. Love to see it. Lakers next round. Jokic, didn't even have to worry about him. We're fine. On to the Lakers. Marcus Smart and DeJounte Murray. Well, that is a defensive team. Dylan Brooks as well. Aaron Gordon and Joel Embiid. Back-to-back MVPs to play early on. Really hate to see that. But there's not like a ton of shooting on this team, so that's good. So between Claxton and Mitch Robb, hopefully we can slow Embiid down. Do I want to shrink the rotation at all now? I might just do that. Mostly I'm gonna, I guess that's how they want to do the minutes. So let's take a few away here and give some more minutes to guys like Maxey. Edwards needs more minutes. Let's give McDaniels 1 more minute. I think I like that a little bit better, taking some minutes away from those guys. We got a win there. Ooh. Okay, what happened? What happened? DeJounte Murray, they didn't hit from 3, so that's good. And it wasn't really, Embiid got a lot of rebounds, but did we just not play well? We took a lot of 3s and we didn't hit a lot of them. I'm willing to accept that that was just a fluky game. It wasn't a fluke. I need to make adjustments. Okay, shrinking the rotation to 8. Shrinking the rotation to 8. So Harrison Barnes no longer has minutes. We're giving more minutes up top here, which is good. And yeah, I'm going to take a couple more away from Mitch Robb in here so that Claxton can play a little bit more. I know he's not as big. He's only 215 compared to Robinson, who's 240. Ooh. You know what? I might have to make sure that he gets his minutes there. And then, yeah, give more minutes to Markkanen. All right, let's see if that adjustment does us anything. Another game. Elimination. Okay. This is where I get to put on my coaching hat and save this video. So for Joel Embiid, on-ball pressure, we're smothering off-ball pressure, we're denying ball, forced direction, because I'm just not that worried about anybody else on the team. On-ball screens, piece setting it, on-ball rotate, over, I mean, yeah. He's the center. So who's doing it? Marcus Smart? Oh, we're not gonna switch. Stay attached. Double team perimeter post. We are gonna do a straight up behind if he wants to do that, but we are going to double on the catch there and hope that that's enough. All right, put the good feels out there. Put the good feels out there. Got us a win. All right, DeJounte Murray murdered us. Embiid also had a very good game, so that wasn't good, but nobody else did very much, I guess. Oh, you see, they've got Drummond off the bench. Drummond's a sneaky 2K player. All right. Time to take some minutes away from the bench, guys. Malik Monk, you're not getting that many minutes. D'Angelo Russell, you're losing some minutes as well because Ant needs to be out there. McDaniels needs to be out there to play defense. And who else do I want to give him to? Let's give him to Maxey. Hope that Maxey can go off. Here we go. And we lost. Well, that would be my first challenge loss of the year. And looks like Embiid is moving on to play Kevin Durant with my Bulls. That'd be cool to see in real life. And Durant's going to get it done. Who was all on the Bulls team? I'm curious. What did it take to get it done? They had a nice little team. Westbrook and Durant came back together to win a championship with Alfred Şengün on the team with Capella, Cam Johnson. That's a pretty solid team. Tyus Jones as well, Caruso to play a role, Kevin Love. They had a nice team. I don't know what I could have done better there. We had a tough draw in the playoffs there of playing the two MVPs in a row, but is what it is. You can't win them all. But maybe we'll have to come back to this challenge at some point. You guys let me know. Let me know what other challenges you guys want me to try. And yeah, we'll go from there. But thanks so much as always for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much, y'all.